What nuclear and conventional military cards has Iran not yet shown? In recent years, Iran has almost continuously flaunted parts of its heavy military power, but what has been shown is, of course, at best only the tip of the iceberg of Iran's hidden and real power. The question, therefore, is what cards Iran holds behind the scenes. Iran's military cards generally fall into two categories: nuclear and non-nuclear. In the nuclear field, there is no sign yet of building nuclear weapons, but Iran is still keeping open this option, which will be the most lethal military option. And in recent years, and especially in recent months, it has been steadily developing the infrastructure, tools, and materials needed to build a nuclear arsenal. Here, Iran's secret card could be that due to the presence of weapon groups for supercritical situations, Iran has an arsenal of dozens of warheads ready and prefabricated without nuclear materials, and in this case, it only needs to enrich its uranium from 20% and 60% to 90% in a very short time and turn it into numerous nuclear spheres. This is because the non-nuclear components, including the explosive lenses, if used, or the shock wave generators, the much simpler type to initiate the implosion process, and the neutron sources, as well as the flying plate and associated electronics, can be manufactured entirely clandestinely at the weapons sites and are hard to be exposed. Iran has carried out such activities, especially after the apparent termination of the Ahmad project, for instance in the field of neutron sources, so one can imagine that nuclear warheads could have been built using surrogate materials such as tungsten instead of uranium-235 and have been incorporated into the warheads of ballistic missiles to ensure proper flight parameters. To confirm the workability of the bomb itself, Iran has already conducted a series of cold nuclear tests, and these types of tests could also have been conducted in the last few years or months. In these tests, the recording of certain amount neutron flux after a predetermined time is considered as confirmation of the bomb's workability, even without underground tests. So the only missing link would be uranium-235, produced at 20 and 60% purity in sufficient quantities for at least 10 bombs, depending on how much uranium is used for a bomb. Another, albeit weak, in my view, possibility would be that Iran has indeed secretly enriched uranium on a limited scale at some point for a small batch of 10 bombs. In that case, one can assume that the bomb is ready, but only a few people, less than the number of fingers on a hand, in Iran know about it. Another possibility is the purchase of nuclear materials and advanced designs directly from North Korea. A similar case of such exchange of military nuclear knowledge was carried out with North Korea around 2010 according to information from Western sources. In both cases, it will be very important that Iran has already conducted all non-nuclear activities and cold tests without fissile material and now simply waits for the supreme leader to take the final step, because otherwise the process of building bombs will be long, dangerous, and it will be accompanied by enormous risks. If Iran has done all the relevant non-nuclear work, in addition to doing nuclear advances like enriching and converting uranium into metal under the watchful eye of the IAEA, we should probably wait for a decisive event for Iran's final decision. But the longer you wait, the higher the risk of losing the nuclear card. The decision must be made sooner or later. There is no way around it, unless the Iranian leadership is making nuclear jokes. The West has engaged in a dangerous chess game with Iran in the nuclear field, and if Iran has done its homework and planned its plan intelligently, Westerners will be the historical losers. As for conventional weapons, Iran has not yet uncovered many cards, which include hypersonic glide vehicle HGV, supersonic cruise missiles, anti-satellite missiles, tactical intercontinental ballistic missiles, air-launched ballistic missiles with a range of 500 to 1,000 kilometers and even more, long-range air defense. Equipment for electronic warfare with a radius of more than 1,000 kilometers, anti-satellite jammers, gallium nitride radars, laser weapons with a power of 50 to 100 kilowatts, artificial intelligence-based long-range underwater drones, state-of-the-art sensors and advanced noise reduction methods to detect and track fifth-generation fighter aircraft at distances of more than 200 kilometers, military cyber weapons, secure quantum networking and lots of other decisive warfares. As for the tactical aspect and the use of these vast range of military warfares and its effects on the enemy, Iran has a completely free hand, and almost anything is possible if there is a will. Iran is currently at the height of its military power since 300 years ago, or more precisely since the fall of the Sassanid Empire more than 1,400 years ago, and continues to make significant and rapid progress in key military fields. It is very likely that within just 10 years Iran will consolidate its military position and strength as never before. If it goes nuclear, it's game over. Thanks for your attention, and see you next time.